BGTO, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. Manchester United versus Burnley, 3-2 yet again by the skin of their teeth. They barely made it through this game and ended up getting a win, which I don't know how they pulled that off, which they should have gotten. Those three goals should have happened easily in the first half, and you know that's a fact. You know that's true. Look, I said it before, if you're a Manchester United fan, don't take this too seriously, especially just because they signed a couple of players here and there that you have no idea how they're going to do. You've seen it in the past before. You know more than me. You've seen it before. They bought so many outstanding players at the time, and nothing happened. Nothing happened, or very little happened. Very little happened. So what makes you think this is going to be different? It's just not. Just have fun with it. Unless you put stock, don't put that much stock into it. Unless you put a lot of money, whether you bought a t-shirt or a jersey, I should say. I mean, yeah, that's 3-4 t-shirts. Don't take it too seriously. I mean, look what they did. Look what they did. Burnley could have won this game. Burnley, of all teams, could have won this game. No disrespect to Burnley. They could have won this game. Had it not been for that penalty. They could have won this game. Or it could have been a tie. It doesn't sit well. If you're taking this seriously, it doesn't sit well knowing that Burnley was going to come and get a tie? Really, especially after that first half that they had. That was a great first half. If I was a Manchester United fan, I'd be super happy. I'd be super happy if they played like that every home game, the first half, and they ended up getting wins. And then they could play however they want, when they play outside. I'd be very happy with that. That's progress, in my opinion. That is progress. Again, not taking them seriously. I know as a Manchester United fan, you're going to be like, no, that's not good enough. So that first half, Mboma was outstanding that first half. Mason Mount was really good. Ahmad was really good. Fernandes was good. Cunha, before he got injured, was really good. Xerxes, the first few touches was also good. Second half, he had some good moments here and there. They were good, and they could have scored. Mboma could have had 2 goals. The pass from Fernandes, really good pass from Fernandes, and the control, that stop that he made, just so silky smooth, so good, and the shot as well, just really good save by Dubravka. And then the pass from Mount, really good pass to pick him out. The finish wasn't that good. Ahmad had that one towards the end with it was the end of the first half with Xerxes starting to play. Mboma giving him that beautiful pass. And I know the field, it was raining and all that stuff, but you got to put that in. And look, I'm going to say quickly about Ahmad, another unpopular opinion, but Ahmad's not a big club player. He's a good player, and I like Ahmad. I've got nothing but respect for him. I like him, and he is a starter definitely for this kind of Manchester United team. But you put him in any worthy Manchester United team that you could think of, and he's on the bench. And he's a good sub. He's a good sub coming in. You put him in a team. He kind of reminds me of an Ibrahim Diaz, right? Ibrahim Diaz doesn't start all the time. He comes off the bench and he does really good stuff. He's that kind of player. I don't see Ahmad in Manchester City, right? 2-3 years ago, Manchester City playing as a starter. Hell no. No way. He'd be good coming off the start. That's what you got to kind of think, what kind of team you have, what kind of players you have. He's not a big team player, and this is going to sound really bad, especially since I don't have nothing against him, but that's why you're at where you're at. You need better players. That's not going to suffice. That's not going to do. And he is one of your best players. You need something else. So how do you expect to get to the top? You want to be in first. I know you want to be in first. You want to get to where Liverpool's at. You want to get to where Real Madrid's at. You want to get to how Barcelona's playing. You're not going to do that with this team. That's what I think. You're not going to do it with this team. It's not going to happen. And it doesn't matter with the coach this time. With the first half, that wasn't on the coach. That was on the players. And Mbeumo missing that. Ahmad missing those chances. That's on the players. And thankfully Casemiro with the corner kick and completely alone. And I guess for all the flack that he gets thrown, that he's getting too old, his legs are giving in. That was a really good header, and you can see the experience coming in. The type of player that he is, the caliber of player that he once was, right, with the header. But it being Manchester United, Foster with that center and nobody picking him up, nobody tracking him. And you get the 1-1. Obviously, there was a penalty, but I don't think that was a penalty. I think he threw himself towards the end because he was getting out-muscled, outrun by Kyle Walker, which, surprise, I didn't know he was in Burnley. But there was no way he was going to be Kyle Walker in that race. Really bad mistake from Kyle Walker, but really good from intervention from Mason Mount. And I don't think it was. Not even because they said that he pulled him. I don't think that had much to do with it. And I don't even want to talk about the second half. The second half was just atrocious. It was, I don't know what that was. It bored me towards the end. Maybe halfway through it, I was just getting bored, and I was just, enough of this. Enough of this. Like, Chesko came in, nothing really happened. Mainu came in. I mean, I wouldn't say he was responsible for the second goal, but you know, I don't know who was. Like, that defense was just like, so bad. I guess the only good thing was the drag back from Dallo and Mbuemo making that really smart move to go back. I thought he was going to try to go in between the defenders and try to get the touch in, but thankfully he decided to drop back and get the touch in from there. So you got the 2-2. And then finally with the penalty, that was just, I mean, they got the win, so that's great. And Amarim, you could tell he's going through something. That doesn't look good for a human being. That doesn't look good for anyone's psyche. He looks like he's on his way to having a mental breakdown on the bench. Just really, really sad. Again, just don't put that much stock into it when you're watching Manchester United. Anyways, guys, that's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.